beautiful souls, and welcome to the Millionaire Woman podcast, the place for women over 40 that's on a transformative journey to rediscovering the magic within themselves. This is the place where we manifest a life filled with purpose, joy, and boundless happiness. I'm your host, Anna, founder of Millionaire Woman, and we're on a mission to empower 1 million women around the world to live their best life. I'm absolutely thrilled to embark on this journey with you. Together, we'll begin our journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and healing. This is not just another show, it's a celebration of resilience, strength, and the wisdom that comes with the passage of time. It's a reminder that every day is a new opportunity to manifest the life you deserve. In each episode, we'll explore the tools, insights, and stories that will inspire you to heal your soul, illuminate your path, and unapologetically live your truth. I believe that every woman has the power within themselves to create a life that radiates with joy and meaning. And together, we're unlocking the potential that resides in the very core of your inner being. So, my dear friends, let's get ready to dive into a world of inspiration, motivation, and empowerment. Remember, this is your journey, and you have the power to manifest happiness and joy in everyday life. Welcome to the show, everyone. Blessings and welcome. It's your friend Anna, and it is indeed a blessing to be coming into your homes, into your places of work, wherever you're listening to this podcast. Once again, it is indeed a blessing to be coming into your life. I welcome everyone this evening. We are getting ready to spread our wings like a big, beautiful eagle and lift off to mountains of greatness. So if you're ready for that, this is the show for you. In today's podcast, we're going to be talking about expanding to become the best versions of ourselves so that we can manifest greatness in the earth. As you know, every single one of us, we have so much potential that's locked up on the inside of us. And I'm telling you, my job tonight and in all of the other times that I talk to you is to call that greatness out. And so I am determined, I am committed to seeing you win in life. Yes, woman, I'm committed to seeing you win. I want someone to declare, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win. I am determined to seeing you win in life. Yes, another day, another win, queen. Come on, woman, another day, another win. Yeah, I told you, if you can make it one more day, you're going to win. If you can take it one more day, you're going to make it. If you can take it one more day, it's one day at a time. Another day, another win. Yeah, I'm living my best life, and I'm here to encourage, to uplift, and to inspire all my beautiful sisters all around the world to live their dreams. It is possible to live your dreams on planet Earth. Another day, another win. Yeah, I'm seeing all my beautiful queens coming in the room. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome, girl. Come on in and join the party. You are welcome. Yeah. And that's what we do around here. We are women supporting women to achieve greatness, to accomplish all that their heart desires, and to just be the best, to be the best that you can become in life. So tonight, I've got an affirmation. It's on the screen. Let us all decree and declare, I am loved. I am gifted. And honey, I am all woman. Yeah. Hey. Do I got a sister in the house? Let's get some applause going. I am loved. I am gifted. And I am all woman. And that's for you, Queen. That's for you. I never want you to forget who you are. I never want you to forget that you are all woman. I never want you to forget your femininity, your softness, your beauty. Woman, you are beautiful. You're a diamond. You're a ruby. You're a pearl. Whatever your precious stone is, that is who you are. You are all woman, sister. You are all woman. And the women that I'm talking to are virtuous women. And so that makes it even so much more special. We are women on a mission. We are women on an assignment. And that assignment is good. All I see in your future is goodness and mercy and blessings and favor and prosperity and abundance. That's all I see for you, girl. That's all I see for you. Everything I see for you is good. So I am loved. I am gifted. I am all woman. And I make no apology for it. In times past and years past, man, I can tell you the truth. I would work and work and work myself to the bone because of course you know I'm a super achiever, right? So I like to give my all into anything that I'm doing and I still do it and I love working. I love what I do. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm taking good care of myself. I'm taking care of my body. I have healed my soul. And now it's time to love me. I'm going to love me. I want someone to put in the chat, I'm going to love me. Those of you listening via Apple Podcasts, I want you to declare, I'm going to love me. I'm going to love me. Yeah, yeah, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of the best treatment. You are worthy of your flowers, girl. You are absolutely 100% worthy of your flowers. So as you know, I'm in the studio and I've got all these controls going. So if you see any crazy kind of things happening in here, well, you know, I might have just knocked something over, but that's okay, right? It's all good. It's all good. So let's do this. Let's do this. So we are growing, we are learning, and we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. It is not enough to be stuck at one level and just say, well, that's me, that's who I am, take it or leave it. And yeah, I get it. Life can be hard and tough on us, right? But because we are women of virtue and women of worth, it is so important that we keep working on ourselves, we keep taking good care of ourselves, we keep, you know, changing up our appearance from time to time because your appearance matters, right? It matters in places that matter. So we are growing, we are learning, and we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. And so I'm encouraging you tonight. Let's do this. Let's rise up. Let's take good care of ourselves. Let's love ourselves. Let's really put in the work and put in the effort. And it can happen. It can happen, Queen. 2.0, the 2.0 you is coming. I've seen the 2.0 you and she is beautiful. The 2.0 Kathleen is coming. The 2.0 Gems is coming. The 2.0 version Joy is coming. The 2.0 LaShawn's coming. Yeah, and I'm telling you, that woman is just absolutely beautiful. So I've got 3 power moves for the resilient woman tonight. And we're just going to be talking a bit and getting into it, right? While I have time with you. Power move number 1 of the resilient woman. She heals her soul. Every woman must heal her soul in order to go to her next level. And so what I am telling you, it's what I lived. I had to heal my soul. Before you could ever see me step out on a platform or step out somewhere or do a speaking engagement, I had to make sure that I was okay. I had to make sure that my soul was in a good place. Because I'm telling you, hurt people hurt others, but healed people help heal others, right? And so the resilient woman is a woman that takes her soul healing seriously. She's a woman that is in touch with her feelings. She's in touch with her emotions. She's in touch with her body. And when it's time to pull apart, rest herself, and heal her soul, she does it, right? She does it. So the healed woman heals others. And so this is what I want you to understand. In order for you to go to your next level, right? You have to evaluate yourself, truly evaluate yourself and see if there is still any part of you that needs to be healed. Because when you get onto your platforms of greatness, when you stand up on top of a platform, or you're holding a mic, or you're walking down the aisles because it's time to get married, you've met your kingdom spouse, or you're getting ready to sign the contract, that's not the time to try to fix anything. The place where we fix ourselves is in our secret places, right? In the secret place of prayer. So we got to check ourselves, evaluate where we need healing, and we got to keep working on ourselves. Even women that I've got a lot of CEOs, right, and boss babes connected. So even the boss babes that are connected, that are, you know, that you are called to handle large sums of money. You are called to run in the realm and the rank of millions. If you do not take time to heal your financial acumen and the way that you handle finances, when your millions come, you will sabotage it. So you have to take time out now to discipline yourself, to set up your budgets, to reduce your debt, to bring your spending under control, and to set appropriate goals and meet those goals financially, right? And so healing is all around. It's all around. So the resilient woman is healing her soul. Queen, you got to heal your soul. You must heal your soul. If you do not do your work now, yeah, I'm telling you, it can hurt you in the long run. So you got to heal your soul. So use your private time to work on yourself. Use your closet time to work on yourself. Use the time that you're isolated from others to work on healing your soul, healing your budgets, healing all the broken places of your heart. And we all as women had to go through this, right? We all as women had to work on healing ourselves at some point in time. But in order to go to your next level, you got to heal. I know what I'm telling you. You got to heal your soul. What are the benefits of soul healing? These are some of the benefits. When a woman heals her soul, she doesn't bleed out on other people. When a woman heals her soul, she doesn't sabotage healthy relationships or hinder her own growth. So, this is what I'm telling you. Many of you, good quality people, are getting ready to come into your life. And they are going to be opening major doors of advancement for you, right? But I want you to understand the power of succession works in relationships. Whenever you want to go to your next level, it requires someone to open the door for you. It requires a gatekeeper to open up that door for you. And if your soul is not healed, you will use those people to open up those doors and then trample all over them and destroy the good relationship. So you got to understand what I'm saying. You want to be healed because the relationships that you're getting ready to come into in this season, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be quality people that are quality players that can open major doors for you. They're getting ready to open major doors for you. But Queen, you got to know how to preserve relationships. You got to know how to be honorable with relationships. You got to know how to honor the labor of others and honor the qualities and the good qualities in others, right? And so this is what I want us to do. I want us to focus on healing our souls. I think I have something here. When a woman heals her soul, the benefits are profound and so impacting. I wrote this for you. When a woman heals her soul, she releases past trauma and emotional burdens, which leads to a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment. I can tell you that is absolutely 100% truthful. There's a saying that I said that if a woman in a house is unhappy, everybody in the house is going to be unhappy. When the woman in the house is happy, everyone in the house is going to be happy and enjoy a better quality life. And so that's why it's so important that we all work on healing our souls, work on healing emotional burdens. We got to work on releasing past traumas so that we can step into that inner peace and contentment, right? And so this type of soul healing that I'm talking about, it brings calmness to your soul. It brings calmness to everyone around you, and you're able to make better decisions because decisions are meant to be made in a calm state of mind. Decisions are never meant to be made when we're emotionally high or emotionally low because our feelings can cause us to make bad decisions, right? I wrote something else for us. When a woman heals her soul, she begins to understand the importance of setting healthy boundaries and good communication. And this leads to a better quality of life and improved relationships. Healed people heal others. And so that's why you and me and all my sisters connecting tonight, blessings to everyone just connecting, you are warmly welcome. We are all healing. We are all growing. We are all advancing our souls and advancing ourselves. We are working on us. I'm working on me. I want you to put that in the chat. I'm working on me. So this isn't anything about you or this one or the other or the neighbor down the street. This is about you, Queen. This is about me. I'm working on me. Every woman must heal her soul in order to go to her next level. So you gotta come up. You gotta come up, girl. There's so many great things happening for you in this year, 2024. You're going to soar. You gotta come up. You gotta come up. I've got another point I wrote here. When a woman heals her soul, she gains a better mental health. The things that used to hurt her can hurt her no more. Hey! Has anyone reached to this place in their life? And I'm very sure you have, because I've got some strong queens in this community. Do you remember crying about certain things last 3 months or last 6 months or even last year, and today you laugh at it? Hey, the things that used to make you cry no more. In a matter of fact, you laugh. You just laugh. Yeah, that's when you know your soul is healing. That's how you know your life is evolving, and that's how you know you're maturing, right? The things that made you cry last month or last year or 3 months ago doesn't make you cry anymore. You just say, God, take the wheel, take it over, Lord. You take control of that thing. Because you realize that you're wasting energy. We waste so much energy on external circumstances when we could be using that energy to advance ourselves, to grow, to evolve, to become. Queens, you are becoming the best versions of yourself. You and me, we're doing this together. So healing our soul can reduce stress. Healing our souls can reduce anxiety and remove anxiety out of our lives. Healing our souls can break depression. Did you know that? Now, I know a lot of spiritual people just believe it's just prayer that breaks depression and breaks anxiety, and I'm all for prayer. But after we have prayed, you got to do something. You got to work your healing out. You got to work your deliverance out, right? And so healing your soul, taking time in your secret closet to heal your soul, it can break and lift depression, break anxiety, and destroy stress. When you begin to feel better mentally, you begin to look better externally, and everybody can tell that something good is happening to you. Everybody can tell when something good is happening to you. Everybody can tell. It's like, hey, Lady Anna, you look real good. Girl, I feel good. I'm not on the meds anymore. I feel good. I've healed my soul, sister. Hey, so I'm just having fun with you all. But healing your soul really, really goes a long way, and it does a lot. When you feel good mentally, you look better externally. So, my sweet sisters, my beautiful queens, under the sound of my voice, I'm looking to see you level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Come on, girl. It's time to level up. Where are the level up queens in the house? Yeah. Let the level up begin. I want someone to put in the chat, my level up has begun. Yeah, it's begun. It's begun. It's begun. Do it. Come on. Come on, girl. You got to pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. Get rid of the meds. Fix yourself. Put yourself together. Take back all your energy that you were giving to the wrong people. Because my soul sister, I know what I'm telling you. When you give all your energy away, you are left with no energy for yourself, and you are not able to build anything or achieve anything because you are drained emotionally. Take it back. Take it back. I'm here with you holding your hand. You better take it back. My dear sister, take back your power. Level up. Level up. Your level up begins tonight, Auntie Glennis. Your level up begins tonight, Florita. Come on, girl. So we are making that mind and body soul connection. When the mind body soul connection is restored, everything around us begins to just function and flow. Everything. Everything begins to function and flow. So even right now, while I'm talking to you, you can already see the person in your mind's eye that was stealing your energy and taking your power. You can already see them. Many times we know who those people are. We know them. And we allow it by having very low boundaries. We allow people to steal our power. We allow people to take our energies away. But we're not doing that, okay? So we are going forward in life. We're healing our souls because we got to go to our next level. Time is of the essence. And you got some assignments to finish, my sweet soul sister. You got some assignments to finish. Do you think I'm sitting in this podcast studio all dressed up, healing my soul and doing all of these podcasts for nothing? It's for you, queens. It is absolutely for you, so that you can see that it is absolutely possible to level up, to get to your next level, to redesign yourself, rebrand yourself for the world. You got places to go, people to meet, mountains to move, millions to reap. Come on, woman, rebrand yourself for the world. I want someone to put that in the chat. Yeah. Come on. Rebrand yourself for the world. You didn't hear me? Rebrand yourself for the world. If you're living, live, girl. If you're living, live. We got places to be. We got people to meet. We got mountains to move. We got millions to reap. Rebrand yourself for the world. We got things to do. We got places to be. So soul healing is an absolutely must for every resilient woman. It's a must. It's a must. It is an absolutely must that you heal your soul to get to your next level so that you can gain clarity and purpose for the best part of your life. Soul healing. It's a personal choice. And every one of us are making that choice tonight. We are making that choice tonight. Resilient woman, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We are winning together. Let's go on. I've got point. Power move number 2 is coming. Power move number 2 is on the screen. The resilient woman, she writes checklists. She writes checklists. She organizes her life and she gives her days an intentional assignment. Power move number 2, it's on the screen. She writes checklists. She organizes her life and she gives her days an intentional assignment. So this woman that we're talking about, the resilient woman, the winning woman, she is not disorganized. She is not just going through, floating through the days, happy go lucky, whatever comes, comes, whatever goes, goes. No. The resilient woman is highly intentional. She is highly organized. The resilient woman is a structured woman. She lives a structured life, right? Now, I know some people may not be able to get all of this structure because, like, people that are housewives and stuff just like taking it easy, floating through the days, and I get that. But even in your home as a housewife, there gotta be some sort of order. There gotta be some sort of structure. Even feeding snowflakes, there gotta be an order. Snowflakes is LaShawn's dog in Texas. LaShawn, am I correct? Do you have an order for feeding snowflakes? Even down to snowflakes got an order to get his dog chow. And you're telling me you don't want to write checklists? Hey, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Down to your pet rabbit got a feeding plan. Hey. Checklists are the way. It is the way of life for the winning woman. Writing things down is the way of life for the resilient woman. I don't depend on my mind to remember anything because I am a busy, productive woman when the day comes. I am super busy, super productive. I take care of a lot of different departments in our organization. And if anyone wants anything done, if they call me and they say XYZ, I would always tell them, please send that to me in a text. If you do not send it to me in a text, do not depend on me to remember it. Because if it's not important enough for you to text it into me, then it's not important for me to remember it. So I want you to remember, writing things down helps. Do not depend on your brain to remember things. We are women over 40. When you've crossed 40, you got so much on your plate. We got so many things happening. You really want me to remember everything you say? It doesn't work that way, my precious sisters. We got to understand and we got to prioritize and we have respect for people's time and people's places where they are. You got to write things down respectfully and send it in so people can remember you, right? And we can remember what you are saying. We got the VBS coming up, and all of our coordinators have instructions what to do and how to take care of their particular area of the VBS. They got to write it down, put their plans to action, and submit it so everyone will know what the plan is. We are not making up things as we go along. If you are living in a house and you are just making up rules as you go along, that's a house without order. So we don't want to be like that. We don't want to be in an environment like that where we're just making up rules. Everyone is making up rules. Today I'll make up the rules. Tomorrow you're going to make up the rules. Next week you just make up the rules. Let's just make up the rules as we go along. That is disorder. And we know who the author of confusion and disorder is, right? So the author of confusion is the devil. So we don't want anything to do with disorder and things that are confusing. I want to have a clear goal. I want you to have a clear purpose. And I want you to know where you're trying to get in life. By the end of this week, where are you trying to go? By the end of next week, what are you trying to accomplish? How are you going to accomplish it? What are the things that you need? So the resilient woman makes daily and weekly checklists. When you write a checklist of things down, you are intentionally giving your days an assignment. There's power in the written checklist. I want someone to put this in the chat because if you don't remember anything, I want you to remember that. There is power in the written checklist. Yeah. There's power in the written checklist. There is power in the written checklist. If the checklist was not important, we would have just left people to live common law. Go ahead and shack up, live common law, do what you want to do. You don't need to walk down the aisles. You don't need to write any documents. You don't need to do all of that. But because there is power in the written document, a man must take a woman, walk her down the aisle to the altar, and have the priest bless the marriage, and then they sign their covenant papers. Because there is power in the checklist, there is power in the written covenant, there is power in the written plan, there is power in the plan, right? And so a checklist, a written checklist, helps us in organizing our tasks. It helps us in organizing projects and goals in an orderly manner. It ensures that nothing is overlooked. Having a written checklist makes it easy to prioritize and focus on the important things, and it tells us what's not important. So it helps us to organize tasks. It helps us to focus on what's important, and it helps to reduce mental clutter. It helps to reduce human error, and writing things down helps us to track our progress. That's what happens when we write things down. So there is power in your checklist, Queen. I promise you, I'm not telling you anything wrong. There is power in your checklist. So from today, any assignment that you are asked to do, don't depend on your brain. Don't say, well, I know it all. I already know what I'm supposed to do in the prayer room. I already know how I'm supposed to run the prayer line. I already know how I'm supposed to run this project you gave me. And you just have it in your mind. You and you alone have all the information in your mind. That is not the power of the winning woman. The winning woman writes things down, and she gets people to double check it, and then there is agreement. So the checklist reduces human error. You want to be a winning woman, right? Well, in order to be a winning woman, you got to write things down, and you got to get a second approval on it so that you can be sure that it makes sense. You know, you want to be sure that what you're doing makes sense. You don't just go doing your own things just like that. All right, so I think I have something. There's a book that I read called The Checklist Manifesto, and it says the way for doing things right. The Checklist Manifesto. That book it's a very powerful book. It's a book that a lot of millionaires read. Some of the millionaires in my mastermind read that book, and I have it here on the screen. It's on the screen. The Checklist Manifesto. The way to get things done right. That book, you can get it probably online or get the audiobook or something, and try to read it if you can. But it's going to help you and teach you the importance of having a checklist to reduce your human error. So if you are a person and you have a lot of things going on and you have a lot of tasks to do, don't depend on your brain anymore to remember. You are sabotaging your own success that way. You want to get it done, and you want to get it done right, write a list. Always write a list of things and send it off. A lot of people working in big corporations, right, have lost cases against senior managers. A lot of employees and lower level workers have lost their cases because they did not write down things that their upper management said to them in emails, right? And this is something that we did a very long time ago. There was a program that I was a part of that talked about the power of the emails. And in the power of the emails, this is when I was in the corporate world. The power of the emails, in that course, it said, in order to fully be able to function in your capacity as an employee or as a junior level management team, you have to have your written directions and the things that you have, instructions you have given to your staff. It should be clearly written in your email so you can follow up and you can follow through and you can go back to it and you can track your progress and all of that. So for many of you, I want you to take this Seriously, if you're doing business at the banks, if you're doing business in your financial institutions, if you are working on a new project, if you are starting up a business, if you are meeting a creditor, if you are meeting a supplier, always try to write things down and follow up with an email of some sort, because it really helps and it goes a long way. It goes a long way to validate the progress that you have made. All right, so the checklist. So that's the book on the screen. All right, and I think we're going to number 3 now. Let's see. Yes, so we are going to power move number 3. The resilient woman blooms gracefully. She blooms gracefully. Gracefully, gracefully, she blooms. She respects the process of growth and diligence, and she keeps watering her soul until she bears good fruit. And this is what I want you to understand. In life, there is no such thing as overnight success, right? So there is no success that just springs up overnight. Whenever you see a woman takes a platform and she is functioning in her glory and greatness, it's because the seeds have been sown and she have been watering those seeds. She have been tilling up the soil. She has been doing the work, offering prayer, taking care of, if it's a soul, taking care of the soul, if it's developing a product behind the scenes, and now voila, her product is launched and she is opening her business or she's advancing to her next level in life. There is no such thing as overnight success. Every day we are making small progress, and small progress leads to small wins, and small wins leads to big success, right? And so I want you to honor your journey, honor the place that you are at in life. Have honor the way that you are growing, because the way that you are growing and blossoming, I will not be growing and blossoming that way. The way that I am growing and blossoming, you will not be growing and blossoming that way. So honor your journey, honor your path, honor the way that you are growing and blossoming. Respect the process of growth. The process of growth says that a seed must be planted before it can be harvested. And when that seed is planted, you got to keep watering in it, watering it, watering it. So I want you to water your own lawn. Tell someone, water your own lawn. Water your own lawn. This is where I've seen a lot of people get caught up in extramarital affairs, right? It's like it's like they are looking at the grass on the other side and they are saying, well, the grass is greener on the other side. I might as well go over there. I might as well go over on that side. But in order for the grass to be kept green on that side, you got to water it. You got to keep watering that lawn. So everybody got to water their own lawn, right? An apple seed stays in the ground how many ever year, however long, if it's 1 year or 2 years before it begins to sprout, and eventually when it begins to come forth, it brings forth an entire apple tree full of apples. So it went through a whole process of darkness. It went through a whole process of not being seen. It went through a whole process of staying in the ground. It went through a whole process of growth. The stages of growth had to take place before that apple tree could have eventually begun to bring forth the sweet, juicy apples, right? And so you have to respect the process of time in your life and the process of growth. I have to respect the process of growth, and we have to respect the process of growth in each other, and we have to water our own lawns. This is where a lot of people get into trouble with extramarital affairs. They're always looking on the other side. They're always looking where the grass is greener. They're always thinking it's something different over there. When they get over there, they realize it's the same work. It's the same process of growth. It's the same stages of growth, right? And so in this season, as I began at the beginning of the show, and I told you, begin to nurture the relationships, the good, healthy relationships that are coming into your life. Nurture those relationships. Let those relationships grow and develop so that you can stay with your covenant people for many, 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 many years. Many, many years. Nurture those relationships. Honor the stages of growth in your relationships. Honor the stages of growth in your business alliance and business partnerships. Honor the stages of growth with your finances. We all start at level one in our finances, and then we go from level one to the thousands, then we go to 10,000, then some people go from 10,000 to 50,000, some people go from 50,000 to making 100,000, then from 100,000 to 250,000, and then once you reach 250K, it's like you've learned the system, you've learned how things are happening, and now you are in your process of reaping. So the money will just begin to flow in, and boom, you're making 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, $1 million comes in. And I can guarantee you, when that type of money begins to come into you, there's no big excitement. There's no big excitement. Do you know why? Because your soul expanded during the process of growth to house the financial increase. You made room for the increase. And the way that you make room for the financial increase and the increases in life is through allowing your soul to grow with the process of time, right? And so every single one of us, you're coming into greatness. Big things are coming to you. You're stepping into one of the greatest seasons of your life. Financial increases coming. You are healing your soul. I am healing my soul. We're all working on ourselves, because I'm telling you, you need to have those containers ready to house the big blessings that are coming. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, you need to have the container to hold the wealth. You need to have the container to hold the marriage. You need to have the emotional container and the emotional capacity to take care of your husband. You need to have the emotional capacity to hold certain blessings that are coming. Otherwise, the blessings will be too heavy and it will overthrow you. It will throw you down because you didn't grow roots. You didn't wait, right? So when the blessing comes, the blessing just comes. Here comes the blessing. Here comes the blessing. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Woo! And there you go. All goes tumbling down. Everybody goes tumbling down the hill. You're tumbling down the hill. The blessing's tumbling down. The blessing is breaking apart, falling apart. Everything falls apart because you didn't take the time to grow the roots and to expand your energetic fields and your containers to house the blessing. So it's not just about getting the blessing, it's about keeping the blessing. You want to be able to keep the blessing. It's not just about getting the next big break, it's about being able to foster and nurture the relationship. It's not just about getting the next big open door, it's about nurturing the relationship, nurturing the gatekeeper that opened that door, nurturing the covenant relationship, nurturing the thing. So you want to get the blessing, and you have to be able to now keep the blessing. You got to be able to now multiply the blessing. You got to be able to be fruitful in the harvest field. Whatever is coming to you, it's big, it's great, it's magnificent. Some of you are coming into your first 50K month. Someone is coming into their first $50,000 income month. You're getting ready to make $50,000 in the next 2 months. You're coming into your first $50,000 month. Do you have a plan for it? Do you have a budget for it? Or is it just going to excite you and it's just, woo, woo, shh, let's just do this, let's do that, let's do the other, and as fast as it comes, it blows away? No, that's not going to happen, because I'm talking to you now. Write out your plan. Make a budget. Be ready. Be ready. Have your money fields ready. Have your money containers ready. Have the plan ready. Have your checklist ready. Have the assignments ready. Right? You have a plan and a principle ready for multiplying that money so that you can be able to go from the 50,000 that's coming to doubling that by the end of the year. But you're coming into something great. You're coming into something really, really amazing. It's not going to be a surprise for you because you've been putting in the work over the past couple of months. You've been sowing your ground. You've been sowing the ground. You've been sowing the ground. You've been putting in the work. You've been taking inspired action. You've been doing your inner work, healing your soul, right? Nurturing good, healthy covenant relationships. And now This is what the Lord is saying to you. Get ready because you're coming into your 50K month. Someone's coming into a $50,000 month. And when you get there, you are already going to know what you have to do because you are a financer in the earth and you have been found faithful. You have been found faithful. So big things are coming. It's going to be super amazing. I am excited for everyone. I am excited for you. Girl, this is our season to shine. We're going to shine, shine, shine. We are going to let ourselves speak. Give yourself permission to speak and speak well and speak gracefully. As you continue to bloom gracefully, people didn't know. People wouldn't be able to see you coming because you were buried. You were like a seed buried in the soil of life. Life hit you all how? Life tried to push you down. Life tried to shut you up. And life tried to slice you up. But I'm telling you, that is just evidence of where you are getting ready to go. Your future is bright, my sister. Your future is so bright. You're coming into one of the best seasons of your life. That's why you had to go through the battles. That's why you had to go through the pain. That's why you had to go through all that shame. That's why you felt the way that you felt. But I know what I'm telling you. You're coming into one of the greatest seasons of your life. You are going to be called upon to say how you did it. You are going to be called upon to exercise so much due diligence. You are going to be called upon to share your story with the world. And your story is going to really, really inspire millions of women all around the world. You are coming into a great, great and awesome season. So you will win. That's my whole motivation tonight. That you are going to win. I know what I'm telling you, girl. You're going to win. I saw it. That's all I'm sensing. I am only sensing good things for you. I'm only sensing big blessings coming into your life. God is just honoring women around the world. He's raising up women around the world. He is shining women around the world. He's giving you the keys. He's giving you the keys. And those keys are going to open big doors for you. You better get ready, get ready, get ready, because this is your season. You will win. You will win. That's right, Diane. You will win. Florita, you're going to win. Yeah, you're going to win. I'm telling you, you're going to win. We're going on a cruise. Who is coming? Yeah, yeah. Let me get my cruise music on. With the people in the house, get their suitcases ready. We're going on a cruise. A cruise the Caribbean. Don't forget to subscribe to Millionaire Woman Podcast. You can listen to us on the Apple Podcast and on Spotify. Be sure to follow and give me a 5-star rating. It really does help the channel. If you are on our social medias and you have not clicked like and follow, please do that. Please, my sisters, do it. Do it now. Do it now. Like and follow the channel. It really does help with the algorithm. And Facebook pushes our content out to more people. So be sure to subscribe to our podcast. And if anyone needs therapy and you need work with your soul healing, be sure to book me at therapytt.com. You can inbox, you can WhatsApp, you can send me a direct message at therapytt.com. Girl, big things are coming. We've got places to go. We've got people to meet. We've got mountains to move. We've got millions to reap. We are millionaire women. Yeah. Well, I'm bringing us into a close. Thank you to everyone, all my listeners that joined me on this evening. Don't forget the show notes are going to be available at therapytt.com. You can go ahead. It's my free gift to you. Download it. Be a blessing to someone. Share it in your groups. Share it with your business partners, and just be blessed. Just be blessed, my soul sisters. I love you. Love and riches to everyone. Shalom for now. Have a really rich and rewarding rest of the week. Blessings to you.